Hey guys, this is Neon, this is CLOWNFISH TV, and this is the Streaming Wars. Welcome to the Streaming Wars, and it's only going to get bloodier and messy from here on out. Disney is banning Netflix from advertising on its entertainment networks. They're taking an unprecedented, unusual move of not letting Netflix advertise on any Disney-owned platform. I got to give a hat tip to, I think it was Becky Womack on Twitter who sent this to me yesterday. Didn't have time to record a video on it, but it's very, very interesting that things are going to get very, very brutal between Disney and Netflix from here on out. And there's word that Amazon is actually blocking the Disney Plus app. It's crazy. So this is coming from CNN Business. CNN Business. Disney bans Netflix from advertising on its entertainment networks. Disney has taken the unusual move of banning Netflix from advertising on some of its networks as it continues to build its own streaming ambitions. Interesting, because Disney owns so much now, Netflix is not allowed to advertise on Disney. Disney said in a statement to CNN Business that the direct-to-consumer business has evolved with many more entrants looking to advertise in traditional television and across our portfolio of networks, adding that it has reevaluated our strategy to reflect the comprehensive business relationships we have with many of these companies, as direct-to-consumer is one element. Netflix will still be allowed to advertise on ESPN because the streamer doesn't offer live sports. But Netflix ads will no longer run on ABC, FX, Freeform, and National Geographic. One notable event that Netflix will miss is ABC's annual telecast of the Oscars. The company didn't respond to CNN Business's request for comment. This is a shot across the bow for sure, definitely. Disney's decision comes less than a month after Bob Iger resigned from Apple's board, a sign that the two companies are about to be serious rivals in the streaming game. Apple is launching its own streaming service in November, ahead of Disney Plus. Yeah, Apple is actually launching Apple Plus, Apple TV Plus, or what the hell they're calling it. They're launching it before Disney, and I think it's going to be cheaper than Disney too. The Wall Street Journal was the first to report the news on Friday last week. So Disney announced it would stop licensing most of its content to Netflix in 2017, with only some shows and movies remaining on the platform. Netflix also used to produce the Marvel shows such as Jessica Jones and Daredevil, but said in February it's going to stop making those shows. Yeah, I don't think Netflix is going to let Disney put anything on their platform anymore. So Disney Plus will launch in November. Pre-orders have begun for the $6.99 per month streaming service, which will be loaded with hundreds of old shows and movies as well as original content. They did up their game. I will give them that. The initial lineup was very, very anemic, and now they actually have a lot of archives of old shows, Disney Afternoon, classic movies, lots of Marvel stuff, all the Star Wars movies. I mean, I will give them that, but I can tell you that $6.99 price, that is not going to last. They're not going to be able to. They're spending upwards of $25 million per show for Star Wars and Marvel content. There's no way they can offer that for $6.99 a month long term. This is just to get people, get their foot in the door, and eventually they're going to jack the prices up, and they might even offer advertising. They might start, putting ads on there. I mean, remember the Disney Channel back in the 1980s? It was a premium service, and now, they put ads on it. They offer it for free to everybody. So I can see the same thing happening here, that eventually, to keep the price down, that Netflix or Disney Plus or Apple or whoever are going to start running ads like Hulu does. So the direct-to-consumer business has been a boon for Disney. Growth in that sector lifted Disney's overall revenue 33%, blah, blah, blah. They're talking about all the competition that's coming. HBO Max, we talked about HBO Max and how Warner is chopping heads at a shocking rate to get ready for HBO Max. They're consolidating business divisions. NBC's got Peacock, which nobody cares. They've got a Saved by the Bell reboot. I don't know if anybody cares. So Disney's already got ESPN Plus and Hulu. It's going to get really bloody, and people are talking about how Netflix is going to see a lot of people leave their platform. A lot of people are going to leave Netflix for these other services, because it used to be that Netflix was sort of the one-stop shop for all streaming content. Now they're putting, they're taking a lot of the popular shows, The Office and Friends, and all these other shows, and they're putting them on other platforms. So it's going to get really ugly. And I think before it's all said and done, we're going to see some mergers here. I think we're going to see, because there's way too many streaming services. Look at this. I mean, we're talking, okay, Disney, we're talking Apple, We're talking Disney. We're talking CBS has All Access. We're talking Discovery. Comcast has Peacock. AT&T, and they've got HBO Max. We've got Amazon. I mean, this is crazy. There are way too many of these services. Consumers are not going to subscribe to like 10 different streamers a month. I think we'll have about 2 years of really bloody battles, and then it will culminate with like 2 or 3 clear leaders. I think Netflix will stay in it. Actually, I read an article the other day. Now, see if I can find it, where I think it was in BANS. They said that Disney Plus is not as big of a threat to Netflix as people are making it out to be. BANS is saying to buy Disney stock before Disney Plus. You know, I don't know. I don't think Disney Plus is going to be that big of a deal. I do know that they had a story earlier, and I can't seem to find it right now, where they talked about how Disney Plus is not going to bury Netflix. They're not going to bury Netflix. But this is funny. IndieWire's take on this situation. Disney to Netflix drop dead. Just drop dead. Yeah, this is pretty much unprecedented. I mean, I know that there's been bad blood before between studios and between different competitors, different computer platforms, etc. But I don't think it's going to be anything compared to what we're going to see with the streaming wars, and that's just with Disney versus Netflix. You know, Apple's coming into the mix too. In a couple months, Warner Brothers is coming into the mix. You know, it's going to be absolutely insane. But yeah, people are saying that folks are going to leave Netflix. They're already leaving Netflix. Netflix's numbers have stagnated. Their subscriber growth has stagnated, and it's already just the threat of all these platforms are causing damage to Netflix. You know, they're in debt heavily. They're cutting back on expensive shows on one hand, and then the other hand, they're throwing a ton of money at the Game of Thrones guys and the Duffer Brothers to produce new content. But the animated content seems to be getting chopped, you know, unfortunately. So yeah, Disney won't respond to requests for comment. Disney plays, you know, sometimes they play dirty. I gotta be honest, they play dirty, and I think they're gonna try to block. They're gonna block out Warner. They're gonna block out NBC. They're gonna block out Netflix, and you know, this is gonna be a mess. And I actually think that consumers are going to suffer. I mean, for all this, like, hey, there's so much choice now. No, I think there are going to be too many choices. I think consumers are actually going to suffer for this, because for them to watch all the shows they want to watch, they're going to have to subscribe to like umpteen different services. And, you know, I mean, some consolidation at some point has got to happen. But we're going to keep an eye on the situation between Disney Plus, Netflix, and Apple. Which services are you going to subscribe to? I mean, we've already got our Hulu and our Netflix. Disney Plus will probably do as an add-on to Hulu just to check it out and see what the big deal is. I don't really have any interest in HBO Max. I don't have any interest in Apple TV Plus. So I definitely don't have any interest in Peacock. So I don't know, guys. Leave a comment below. Leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't done so already. We hit 64,000 subs. We've been doing this for about a year now, and it's really appreciated, guys. We're hoping to hit 100,000 soon, and we'll do something special for 100,000. Not sure what we're going to do yet, but we'll do something. So stay tuned to Clownfish TV for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later. Thinking about printing your own comic books, graphic novel, or manga? We recommend our friends over at Print Ninja. We've been using Print Ninja as long as they've been printing comics, and both the quality and price is excellent. Mention Clownfish TV and get an additional 5% overrun of your book order quantity printed for free. That's free books, people. Just mention this offer on the phone or in the additional information box on the quote request form. That's printninja.com, or click on the link in the description below. Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.